What is the empirical formula? A formula that gives the simplest whole number ratio of atoms in the compound. What is the molecular formula? A chemical formula that gives the total number of atoms of each element in each molecule of a substance.
So the difference between empirical formula and molecular formula is that while the molecular formula gives the actual number of atoms of each element in a molecule, the empirical formula gives us the simplest ratio and not the actual number of atoms. So we can look at this molecular formula of glucose. Actually, you can divide this number by the highest ratio, which is 6. And they all can divide by 6, and that will give you 1, 2, and 1, which is the empirical formula. But this empirical formula, this molecule, you can actually not divide it by any number, by any whole number. So that's actually the difference between a molecular formula and an empirical formula.
Here we have a compound is 54.53% of carbon, 9.15% of hydrogen, and 36.32% of oxygen by mass. We also want to make note that 54.53% of carbon also means that it is 54.53 grams of carbon. Also, just to be 100% sure, when you add each of these, they should all equal 100%. So to begin, we'll take the 54.53 grams of carbon, and we want to find the moles of carbon. By doing that, we use 1 mole over the molecular mass of carbon, which is 12.011 grams. We make sure that these cross out, and that will give us 4.54 moles of carbon. And we will do the same for hydrogen and oxygen. So now we'll start with hydrogen. We have 9.15 grams of hydrogen times 1 mole of hydrogen over mass, which is 1.0079 grams. Right? Make sure that our grams cross out. And when we divide, we get 9.08 moles of hydrogen. And we'll move over here, and we'll do the same for oxygen. So we have 36.32 grams of oxygen times 1 mole of oxygen. And the mass of oxygen is 15.999 grams. We'll make sure these cross out. When we divide, we get 2.72 moles of oxygen.
So what is the next step? Once you have converted its mass from grams to moles, now we're gonna have to find the empirical formula. How do we do that? We're gonna divide by the smallest amount of moles that we have. So the smallest amount we got is of oxygen. We have 2.720 moles. So we're gonna divide that by 2.720 moles of oxygen. So when you do that division, you're going to get 1. So, and we're going to divide also, we're going to do the same thing for carbon and hydrogen. So we're going to divide by 2.720, which will give you 2. And the same thing for hydrogen, 2.720. So after we have gotten these numbers, this will give us our empirical formula. So we have carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. So what did we get for oxygen? We got 1. So that means that we have 1 oxygen in this compound. What do we get for carbon? We get 2. So that means that we have 2 carbons in this compound. And for hydrogen, we get 4.
The last step is to find the molecular formula. You're given the molecular mass of a compound, which is 132. Now you have to find the molecular weight of the empirical formula. You're given 2 carbons plus 4 hydrogen plus oxygen. This will give you 44 grams. And that's the molecular weight of the empirical formula. Now we have to divide 132 by 44, which gives you 3. You take this number and you multiply each atom in the empirical formula to get your molecular formula. So now we have 6 carbons, 12 hydrogen, and 3 oxygen. And this would be your molecular formula.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for learning with us. For more videos, you can look at our website, www.genchem166.edu.
Thank you.
We hope you
Thank you for
enjoyed.
watching.